We are playing an incredibly consistent Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon deck. You will very easily summon this on turn 1, turn 2. You can make it unaffected by card effects. We are also using Vampire Sorcerer. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Activate. 1, 2, 3. Banish! And draw. What?
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Huge shout out to the DLM Discord and the top tier members in the Discord. Thank you, Rezaline. Thank you, Mythyard. Thank you, Francisco. Thank you, Hines. They came up with this crazy idea. And before you go, oh, another YouTuber did this, did that, they probably took it from the DLM Discord, mate. All right, I record this quite a few days before it actually gets uploaded, so do not get deceived. If you want to join the DLM Discord, click on join, and then click on discord.gg, and then you get to join the Discord and always be up to date with the top tier plays. So thank you, Mythyard, for compiling these plays. I'm going to show you what you could do with this deck through his replays. We're just going to go through these replays of the main way to play this deck. So let's open this up, let's play it, and just watch these replays to see what the deck could do. Kazuki gonna send a retainer, retainer gonna send the familiar, retainer gonna pay 500. It's very important to lose 1500 life. You're gonna do it through domain, retainer, and familiar so you can activate the skill. Then send domain, summon the familiar. You lost 1500 life. We also search for a sorcerer. Now we could send the familiar to the graveyard. That's right, even though it's supposed to get banished, it goes to the grave through the effect to play a plague spreader from the deck, make a coral dragon, then summon the plague spreader back onto the field, and then you're going to make a Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon. Did you get lost? That's okay. I'm going to replay the important parts for you. So this is probably where you got lost. You're going to, in most of the plays, activate the skill to send the familiar to the graveyard to summon the plague spreader. You make a Carl Dragon. You're going to have more cards in your hand. Now, you're going to resummon the Plague Spreader back onto the field by putting a card back on top of the deck, and then you're going to use the Plague Spreader and the Retainer to make a level 4 Synchro. This is a level 6 Tuner Synchro. This is a level 4 non-Tuner Synchro. So now we can make the Chronicle Spark Dragon. That was a 2-card combo, as you could see from the start. Familiar, Kazuki, and then we have a Chronicle Spark Dragon. Now, because you'll have other cards in your hand, you could then normal summon your Sorcerer, because if you missed it, we activated Domain for an additional summon, so that's 4,000 damage, plus a Chronicle Spark Dragon, and it's unaffected by other card effects. So let's quickly watch another play. This is with Kazuki, Samurai Skull, and Retainer, a little bit different than the first one. We'll just very quickly go through that. Send Familiar, send the Retainer with the Familiar, 500, grab a Sorcerer, that is fine. Lose the life. I'm going to actually speed it up. Boom, 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 boom. It's actually quite fast, just like this. So there you go. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to make the Coral Dragon, make the level 4. Let's go into another play with this. That's just another way to make it. 2 more plays, because this is the most important thing to do with this deck. We're going to have a Desire with the Familiar. This is going to be a 2-card combo. Send the Retainer. Then you're going to send the Familiar with the effect of the Retainer. And then you're going to do the same thing. Grab the Domain, Familiar, send the Domain, but it's actually going to be a little different. How are we going to make the Coral Dragon? You want to think, how do we make the Coral Dragon? We're going to search for a level 4, the Vampire Sorcerer. Great. Normal summon it. Then we're going to make the Coral Dragon after activating the skill to send the Familiar to the grave to play a Plague Spreader. Coral Dragon. If this is confusing to you at all, just slow down the video. Rewatch the plays, all right? Boom. Chronicle Spark Dragon. And you also draw a card with the effect of the Coral Dragon being sent to the grave. Let's go again. We're going to Desire, send the Familiar. We just need a Vampire card to send to the graveyard. So we're going to summon the Familiar, search for a Vampire Sorcerer. We're going to use the retainer to send the other vampire card, whatever it is, it does not matter, to grab the domain. And then it's the same thing as the previous play. Pay 500, additional summon. We're going to use the skill, play a Plague Spreader. We're going to make the Coral Dragon into the level 4 Hastor. Then we make the Chronicle Spark Dragon. Boom, 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 boom. Great. Now, if you're going second, let's look at the OTK plays, Sun Saga and Quarion. This is going to be great for you to learn. Let's open these up. 1, 2, just like that. Do it. We're going second. This is second. Send a retainer, send a familiar with the effect of the retainer, pay 500, search for the domain, pay 500. We need to pay 500 one more time. We're going to do that through the familiar. Come forth familiar, pay 500. We paid 1,500 total. Now we can send the familiar to the grave for the Plague Spreader. We have an additional summon. That's going to be important for the lethal. We're going to Gazuki Plague, summon a Samurai Saga, not a Carl Dragon. Summon the Plague Spreader, come forth, send everything to the grave or whatever needs to be banished to make the Sun Saga. Sun Saga will destroy one card in the field by returning the Samurai Saga back in the extra deck, destroying without targeting, then normal summon the Sorcerer. That's over 4,000 damage. One more lethal play. Let's go. Now, this one's going to be a bit interesting. I'm going to pause the important part here. This is the important part. The retainer is going to become level 1 through the effect of the desire. Now, by turning the retainer to level 1, that's how we're going to synchro with it. So retainer is level 1 through sending the familiar. That's very important for this play. Level 1 retainer through the desire. Then we're going to go and do the plays. We're going to make the Plague Spreader with the effect. We're going to synchro into the Carl Dragon, resummon the Plague Spreader by putting a card back on top of the deck. Now we're going to send everything. Level 2 tuner, level 6 tuner, and the level 1 non-tuner became level 1 with the desire to make a Quarion. We'll draw a card with Coral Dragon. I'm not sure if he's going to do that in the replay, but then you could normal summon the Sorcerer. The Quarion will banish 3 cards, 3 monsters on the field and or in the graveyard for 4,000 damage. So that was amazing. Thank you so much, Mythyard, for setting up the plays, setting this up. This is the way. This is an example of what you get for being in the DLM Discord. Thank you so much. And a really quick showcase, the evolution. After losing the 1,500 life, that's what you do. You send the familiar to play a Plague Spreader from the deck. That is great. There's another way to play this deck with Monster De-Evolution. It is within the Discord to read about it and play it. I'll probably play it later at another date, depending on how much you like this video. What I really like about the Sorcerer, besides it being used to synchro with, is you could banish it from the grave to perform a normal summon without tributing for your Vampire Vamp. Suck up with no tribute, not one less tribute, no tribute at all. Banish the Sorcerer, normal summon the Vamp. You do have to have your normal summon that turn to do it. Suck up a monster bigger than 2,000. Normal summon the Baron. For example, you could use the Familiar to send a Sorcerer, search a Baron, banish the Sorcerer, normal summon the Baron, give them the Familiar, take control of their monster, then go in for lethal. That is great. That is the deck, mate. Let's go. Skull. We're going to be swapping real soon. And I'm going to put in the Vampire Awakening over the Tatsunekro. You know, ideas. Tatsunekro will be good in some circumstances, but it might be better to just have the Awakening, which will, in many circumstances, also not be that good. I desire. Activate. Send it, mate. Grab it. Get vampin'. What's funny about this deck is nothing's new besides the Baron, which has nothing to do with what we're doing. Nothing's new. Chronicle Spark Dragon. Put you back on top. Make the Hastor. This idea came forth just because Konami released support for vampires, which made people revisit and rethink about the deck. And just from that alone, they're like, whoa, we could make a Chronicle Spark Dragon without needing any of the new cards, which we could have done for the past freaking year, mate.
I activate my monster's effect.
All right, let's go.
I'm ending my turn.
My turn.
This was Konami baiting us to play this deck. We just legally cheated. We saw he has no quick play in the hand.
Activate the spell card. Draw.
Dude, draw.
To the graveyard to draw 2 cards. I'm counting on you, Do Buster.
What got me to play this build? Everyone in the Discord discovering this. Like I said, no one knew of these plays for the past year.
The grave. Do Dwarf, go glove. Join me.
Or
Here's Do Dwarf, go gloves effect.
do.
Comes utopic onomatopoeia.
Come on. I guess the Sorcerer is the best new card from this.
I activate my monster's effect.
What are you doing, mate? Negate.
Think that'll work. I activate my monster's effect.
He is
Onomatopoeia.
Do Dwarf, go glove. Join me.
Get your E2s ready. If he tries to do anything else to my Chronicle Spark Dragon, then he is literally a fool, and he's not. He's not. We queue? We queue. Okay.
It's
Okay. Baron, mate. Baron. Baron. Baron.
I activate my monster's effect.
We're going to send the Sorcerer, summon,
Speed ahead.
make the plays, activate for Baron. Holy moly. Normal summon the Baron. We flamin'.
This card. I summon a
What do we want?
monster in attack position.
What do we want?
Activate.
What do we want? The Mace Stroke. Let's get stroking, mate. Stroke it. Thank you. Just like this. Use the Mace Stroke.
Won't get away with me.
Use the Chronicle Spark. And take out the Fool. Yes.
Did
Deleted.
you not execute the moves I suggested?
'Cause I'm the one who's dueling, not you.
I won, just like the whole world predicted.
Boys are finger long. Let's go. Let's go.
Speed ahead.
Activate.
Activate my monster's effect.
Activate, mates. Send it. This is Poggers. This is Poggers.
I activate my monster's effect.
Send it. Special summon. Activate. Grab it. Grab the domain. Let's get domaining. Let's get domaining. This is the way. Send it. This is consistent Chronicle Spark Dragon.
Full speed ahead. I activate.
Want to search for what? I mean, this is not bad to search, right? Sorcerer's pretty good. Sorcerer is great. Sorcerer is actually amazing. Plague. Carl. I didn't think Sorcerer was that good
Summon a monster.
until it was really good.
I activate my monster's effect.
Put you on top.
I'll use this card.
I'll draw you again. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
This'll be perfect. I synchro summon a monster.
Chronicle Spark Dragon.
I'll use
Let's go. Let's go.
summon a monster. I
Holy moly. It's my favorite song. Thank you.
My hand, my field spell activates.
We are raging against Vanessa. Thank you, mate. Proof Speed Racer is a sociopath. Thank you, Cotton Schwab.
My field spell activates.
Reveal the Dragonfire. Okay. Grab the Magical Knight.
I summon a monster in
Wait,
attack
did we just throw in a... Was that a Disturbed? You can't just toss that in there.
I know just what I need. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
So we're going to be 3,000 attack, but if he makes... No, we'll be fine. We'll be unaffected if he summons the Fool.
Fusion summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
What? The Gaia Dragon Champion will actually put us in defense. No way. Or will it?
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell.
Okay. Before the end of the main phase, we're now unaffected, mate. Unaffected, swing into me. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. Get your E2s in the chat ready. I know the biggest meme right now is that no one's reading the Gaia Field spell, not knowing that they can't activate anything within the battle phase. This is another E2, mate. This is another E2. He's going to put himself in a defense. Holy moly. I'm unaffected, mate. Fool! He could still attempt to put us in defense, so he doesn't actually go into defense, but we are unaffected. You're in battle phase. You're out of here. Yes! Yes! E2, mate! No back row. Nothing. No back row activation. No activation on the back row. Not activatable. Not an MST, not a Cosmic Cyclone. Okay, let's see. Now we got something activatable. Now we got the activatable. Activate familiar. Send domain. Activate the familiar. Good searching. Could be Lance. Grab a sorcerer. I desire you. Retain. Full speed. We know he's got one card. We could play around a Treacherous, but then the one card, mate. The one card. He's got one targetable. Just make a Shogun and we don't get Treacherous. We're gonna make Carl. 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 And you know what? We probably maybe should not get Floodgate Trap Hold. Plague. Hastor is not bad. Hastor is not bad. Not bad. All right, let's go. See if the back row's activatable on the attack. It is not. So what do you think the back row is? What could it be? Non-activatable back row. It would be wild to be a Treacherous. It's definitely not Treacherous. What the heck could it be? Could be a Swallow Nest. Swallow Nest is a possible card. It could be the Harpy Dancing Party that summons a Harpy from the graveyard. That's what it could be. Could be just a bluff card that's not a quick play nor trap. Book of Moon, you're wrong. It cannot be Book of Moon, mate. We're here to legally cheat. If we're legally cheating, we're not just naming our favorite cards we think it is. We're actually using legal cheating to say what it is and isn't. No, you don't just say it's a Book of Moon whenever you want. No, we legally cheated. We know 100% it's not Book of Moon. Oh, why? Because he didn't activate it? No. That has nothing to do with why we know it is not Book of Moon. We know 100% that it was not Book of Moon through legally cheating.
My monster's effect activated.
We checked the hourglass to see it was not activatable. It's 100%. Cannot be Book of Moon. No matter what. Even with toggle off, even if he's hacking, we legally cheated to know that that backrow card is not Book of Moon. Yoink!
You can't get away from me. I activate my monster's effect.
Okay.
Here I go.
My turn is over. Make your move.
We could just YOLO yoink. YOLO yoink, yes? Do we have a way to pop our own Hastor? What's a way to pop our Hastor? How do we pop that booty? Pop the Hastor. Pop it. Sorcerer.
I activate my monster's effect.
Vampire. Vamp.
Speed ahead.
Get vamping.
Activate my monster's effect.
Yoink.
Now's
Floodgates.
Reveal my face down.
Mates. I bet you're going to chain your Cyber Slash also, you little cheater.
My monster.
Yeah, nice cheat. Nice try. This is not TCG. You still go to the grave, and then we end our turn.
How do I turn this duel?
Let's go.
I end my turn.
Let's go.
I draw.
Let go.
Harpy lady. My quick play spell.
Get swallowing.
Nest.
Swallow me up, my.
Come on out. Harpy channeler. Harpy channeler's effect activates.
Kobe FN. 10 months, yes. Thank you for the 10. Sub Dkayed, you fool. Good luck on the stream. Thank you, Rice Cake, with the 7.
My monster's
And Reborn
effect
Styles with the 24. 2 years ascended. You are amazing. Thank you for the 2 years. I was Harpy negated because the Hastor. The Hastor negates like a Fiendish Chain. It equips onto the monster. It's exactly like Fiendish Chain.
I set a card.
Are we in trouble?
Let's battle.
Are we in trouble?
You're going down. My monster. It's not
Kazuki.
Make your move.
Kazuki, Desire. Desire, Kazuki. We can't summon the Vamp. We could Kazuki, send a Kazuki, summon the Plague Spreader. That could be the way. Let's see if we could summon the Kazuki without being sent. Ooh, he's got nothing.
Monster.
Actually has nothing.
My monster's effect.
Let's send Kazuki.
I activate my monster's effect.
We could query on actually.
This monster's
Carl popped the back row, right?
attack. I special summon
Holy moly. Holy moly. There's no reason to not activate. Am I right? Wait, the reason is we gotta summon the Plague Spreader. Woo! Okay, do not
monster's effect.
pop the back row, mate.
This
Do
monster's
not
gonna give you a heart
pop the
attack.
back row.
I special summon a monster.
Let's go.
This'll be perfect. I synchro summon a monster.
Yes. Activate.
My monster's effect.
1, 2, 3.
I activate
Banish! And draw. What? I targeted the wrong freaking card! No, it was in the grave! What? No way! No freaking way! What?
time.
No!
You won't.
You've got to be kidding me! The wrong one!
My turn.
Wasn't it like right in a row? What the hell? Did Konami changed, right? I swear the field was on the left. A new update changed the game. I swear on me, mom.
My turn is over.
I swear on me, mom, they changed the game. That was not me. That was Konami, mate. That was Konami. Let's go. Wasn't field before graveyard in choosing cards? I'm not crazy. That was muscle memory. I knew that that was the order. It's field, then grave. Not grave, then field. Since when did you have to scroll all the way to the right, mate? We got him. That was BM. Let's go.